Hello, my dear grade 4 pupils. Do you want to learn new lesson for today? Great! I would really love to see your big yes smile. I am Teacher Jason and I'll be your grade 4 Sight Learning Hero. I'm gonna help you learn many things and I'm gonna bring you to the amazing world of science. Always remember that science makes impossible things possible, where your imagination turns into reality. Hi kids! Are you excited for today's lesson? Come on, and I'll bring you to the world of fun and adventure. Make sure that you have now your pen, paper, and of course, yourself. Now, let's try to answer some questions to test your previous lesson. I will give you 5 seconds to guess the word. You have to read each statement with missing letters carefully. And you have to try to answer the word it refers to. Are you ready? Yes, let's get started. Number 1. Can you guess the word? It is the bouncing of light rays. What is your answer? The answer is reflection. Congratulations! Number 2. Can you guess the word? It is something light rays bounce off when they strike. What is your answer? The answer is surface. Great job! Number 3. Can you guess the word? It is the properties of light that cause it to bend. What is your answer? Yes, it's refraction. Excellent job. Number 4. Can you guess the word? It is a shiny surface that reflects light. What is your answer? Perfect! The answer is mirror. Amazing job, kids! If you got all the correct answers, congratulations for a job well done, kids! In today's lesson, we'll be talking Science 4 Module 7 for the 3rd quarter. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to describe loud and soft sound, and describe that sound has the ability to bounce back in the form of wave. As a safety reminder, always be careful in handling the materials. Perform the activities carefully so you will not harm yourself. And always perform the activities in the presence of an adult. But before we proceed, let us read and analyze the poem entitled Sound by Lourdes I. Esteron.
Sound waves come from vibrations everywhere. They move in all directions through the air. They are fast or they're slow, if the pitch is high or low. Sound waves cannot be seen, but we know they're there. When the sound waves gets into our air, It vibrates the tiny air bones and then we hear. Our brain knows each sound, then it reveals. Sound waves can travel through solid, liquid, and air. Sometimes it is soft, loud, or scary. People react to sound in many ways. The human emotions can easily say, some sounds are good and others are bad. It depends on the person who receives the sound. But many love it when you put tune to it, like a lullaby that baby loves if he wants to sleep.
Did you like the poem, kids? Wow, I'd love to hear that. So, what is the poem all about? Yes, very good. The poem is about sound. All right. Are you excited to learn about the properties of sound? What is sound? How do objects produce sound? How does the volume of sound decrease as the distance of the observer moves farther from the source of sound? What forms when the object drops in the water? How do sound waves be soft or loud sound?
Sound is a type of energy made by vibrations. When any object vibrates, it causes air particles to move. These air particles come into each other, which can cause a wave. This vibration is fast or slow, depending on the sound produced. So, for today's lesson, let's describe properties of sound.
And now, kids, let's have our activity time. We will be able to describe what is soft and loud sound. But before that, have your materials prepared. Basin, water, coin, and stone. For our first activity, picture a coin or stone thrown into a still body of water. What do you think is produced? We'll be needing these materials. Now, watch this video. What happened to the water in the basin? What was formed when the object was dropped in the basin? When both the coin and the stone were dropped into a still basin filled with water? Yes, you are right. The rings of waves were produced. It starts from the center, going outwards. From small circle to a bigger circle. The same is true with sound. When the coin was dropped, it creates a slow-moving wave In sound, it means it represents a soft sound. When the stone was dropped, it creates a big wave. In sound, it means it represents a loud sound. Volume is the softness or loudness of sound. It measures the amount of energy in a sound wave. The amount of energy in a sound wave is measured in decibels. How do sound waves be soft or loud sound? How are soft and loud sound different? A soft sound is produced when the vibrations are slow because a lesser force is applied in an object. A loud sound is produced when the vibrations are fast because greater or stronger force is applied in an object. So when you describe a sound, the first thing you think is about loudness. If we applied a greater force in an object, we produce a loud sound. But if we applied a lesser force, we produce a soft sound. Another thing is, if you are far away from the source of a sound, the volume is slow or soft, or it gradually fades or becomes softer as we move away from it. But if we are near from the source of the sound is heard louder. However, people react to sounds in different ways. Some sounds distract us or break our concentrations. When this happens, the sound becomes unwanted noise. Noise is any undesirable sound which distorts the activities of human or animal life. For example, a car blowing its horn. Another example is the seemingly endless barking of a dog at night. Is it clear to you now about the properties of sound? Yay! Sounds great! I hope you grasped the important details of our lesson for today, grade 4 pupils. And I'm sure you can now answer all the activities in the module. Now, kids, get ready with your pen and paper because it's a challenge time. Are you ready for a challenge? All right. Our challenge for today is to describe the following terms. It's about the properties of sound. Alright, I'll only give you 10 seconds to answer each term. Let's get started. Number 1. Volume. Time's up. Number 2. Loudness. Time's up. Number 3. Noise. Time's up. Number 4. Soft sound. Number 5. Loud sound. Time's up. And now, kids, let's check your answer. Here it is. Did you get the answer, kids? Job well done! As we have gone through with our lesson, let's wrap up the things we discussed today. So first, what is sound? It is a type of energy made by vibrations. How do objects produce sound? An object produces sound when applying force in an object. How does the volume of sound decrease as the distance of the observers moves away or moves farther from the source of sound? When the sound waves spreads outward in all directions as it moves away from the source of sound. What forms when the object drops in the water? Yes, it forms a wave. How do sound waves be soft or loud sound? When the vibration is low, soft sound is produced. While when the vibration is fast, loud sound is produced. And my dear grade 4 pupils, remember this. The nearer the source, the louder the sound. The farther the source, the softer the sound. Okay, kids, get your pen and paper because it's an assessment time.
Directions. Read the questions carefully and choose the letter of the best answer. You have 5 seconds to answer each question. Number 1. When you play a drum fast, what kind of sound will you hear? A. Noise. B. Soft sound. C. Volume. D. Loud sound. What is your answer? Very good. The answer is letter D, loud sound. Number 2. What do you call the undesirable sound which disturbs the activities of human or animal life? A. Sound. B. Noise. C. Loudness. D. Soft sound. What is the correct answer? Great job! The answer is letter B, noise. Number 3. When you play a guitar slowly, what kind of sound will you hear? A. Noise. B. Loud sound. C. Soft sound. D. Volume. What's your answer? Yes, the answer is letter C, soft sound. Number 4, which refers to the softness and or loudness of sound. A. Volume. B. Noise. C. Loudness. D. Sound. What's the correct answer? Excellent job! The answer is letter A, volume.
Did you get a perfect score, kids? Wow! Job well done! I would say congratulations to our young Sai hero for doing great with our lesson all throughout. If you enjoyed with me today, kids, great job! I have enjoyed it too. Always remember, science makes impossible things possible, where your imagination turns into reality. Once again, this is Teacher Jason saying thank you and goodbye.